Right. Welcome back to another episode of my movie review series, episode 160. Now, last week I said I was going to come back and pick off a few costumed heroes. Yeah, Watchmen 2009, starring Marlon Ackerman, Billy Crudup, Matthew Good, Carlo Gugino. Oh, yeah, yeah. Jackie Earl Haley. Oh, wait a minute. Wrong movie. Jeffrey Dean Morgan. No, wait. Wrong character. Damn. Patrick Wilson. I ain't conjuring up no ghosts. Conjuring. Anyway, yeah, I tell you, yeah, Watchmen 2009, starring these cats, directed by Zack Snyder. Zack Snyder, wow, that name again, Zack Snyder. I mean, it seems like anytime this guy does something, people don't like it. Yeah, he's the enemy of he's the enemy of the public. Yeah. But you do like Dawn of the Dead, did you? Yeah, I'll cover that in the future. But right now, yeah, we're talking about Watchmen in 2009. This movie was awesome. It was straight up awesome. I mean, yo, dude, oh, let me just tell you, this movie, yeah, straight up awesome. I mean, you had a superhero movie that was nice, dark, and gritty. I mean, you probably get a lot of that nowadays with well, not exactly nowadays if you've seen Shazam and Aquaman, but or any other movies that came from Marvel, but back in the early days of superhero films, not too early, but still, around 2000s, 2010, within that era, we got some dark and gritty films, man. And yeah, this is a DC film. I mean, yeah, so dark and gritty at that time, that was pretty normal, you know. That was the norm for a DC film. Yeah, you got dark and gritty, but this movie and in this movie, this is an adaptation too. I mean, it's no original picture. It's a straight up it's a straight up adaptation for a successful graphic novel series. I mean, I came across this sucker, the graphic novel. I came across this thing just the other day, and you know, skimming through it, looking through, I seen some captions that look familiar from the movie, and I seen some that don't look familiar. That's what adaptation does, it don't give you everything from that source material, but it will give you just enough to make it look very familiar to you. I mean, Stephen King films, these days, the way they're made, they're straight up adaptations from the book, other than a remake, not a remake, other than the original and what they did. What they did. They did what they did it, but with these remakes, though they're doing it, but it's in a very different way. They're giving a nice little twist to it. It's really twisting it. They're pulling it, and it slingshot it right back at you, man. And lately, they've been hitting. So yeah, man, I tell you, the way this adaptation goes, you got what Dave Gibbons and Alan Moore has written, you know, from what they put out for it to everybody back in 1986 to 87. It was, well, what they did back then. That was very innovative, very smart in how they did it. I mean, you know what this movie is about. It's about a first of all, it's set in an alternate 1985, not the one in Back to the Future, but another also in 1985 where Nixon is still president. Almost said pregnant. Where Nixon is still president for a third term. So yeah, Nixon is still president. United States and the Soviet Union. This is the heat of the Cold War. United States and Soviet Union still going at it. World War III could break out at any second. And yeah, the the concept of a superhero is very open, but you know there haven't been anything to have any superheroes come out and do their thing. It's mostly the superheroes are pretty much retired. You got this one character named Warshak. You get this mask, and it's this ever-changing mask that looks like one of those Warshak paintings. You know. Tell me what you see. You know. Tell me what you see. Tell me what you see. One of those things. Ink blot. Warshak paintings. That. That stuff. The psychiatrist trying to shrink you with. You know. Yeah, his mask looked like that, but it changes. The special effects in this movie. It gives you it changes constantly. And that's a fact. I like that, man. I like it real good. Like it a lot. I like it real good. Anyway, yeah. But yeah, man, it's based off of the adaptation. It's an adaptation of the Alan Moore and Dave Gibbons graphic novels, and the movie is written by David Hayter, Snake himself. Solid Snake, the Guyver, that David Hayter, and Alex C. Yeah, 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 Alex C. But yeah, I tell you, man, yeah, great casting choice though. You got these beautiful women, Marlon Ackerman and Carla Gugino. Oh, Carla Gugino. Oh man. Oh. Hmm. Hmm. Amazing. Beautiful. Amazing looking woman. Man, I gotta tell you. Oh my God. But of course, you already know that if you know who Cara Gugino is, you know. But yeah, I tell you, yeah, Marlon Ackerman, yeah, she ain't so bad either. I mean, yeah, and these two playing mother and daughter, damn. But you know, they when Marlon, Marlon Ackerman, she when they're all seen together, Carla, she got the old lady makeup on, even though, she don't really need that because, she just has fine, fine now, an older woman now, as she was, back then. She didn't really need the makeup, but to get the makeup anyway to look like an older woman, but still, yeah, she had that makeup on, but still, she's still she's still a chick that you could approach though. I mean, she's just that beautiful, But yeah, I tell you, yeah, yeah, they're playing a character named Silk Spectre. Carla, she was the original Silk Spectre. And then Marlon, when she retired, and she had a baby girl named, is it Jennifer? She had a baby girl, and she became Silk Spectre 2. Not Jennifer, no, it's Lori Jupiter. Yeah, Silk Spectre 2. You know. But yeah, sound off on the Watchmen. You got Rorschach, you got Silk Spectre 2, you got Night Owl 2. You got Dr. Manhattan, and then you got Ozymandias. And you get the comedian. That's the group of the Watchmen, and then with the group that came before them, the Minutemen. You had Silk Spectre, and you had Dollar Bill and Mothman and the Silhouette and Captain Metropolis and Night Owl. You had and Hooded Justice. You had these characters, generational, and it took you through the generation too. Beginning of the movie, they had the montage of they had the montage of things changing, and while they were playing the montage, of how Minutemen turned into the Watchmen, you know, and we seen times were changing throughout history, throughout this particular history, this particular alternate history, Yeah, times were changing, Yeah, and great montage and a great song they picked, from the legendary late great John Denver, great. It's just great all around. This movie is just great all around, Jack. I mean, I can't really stress that enough. This is a real good superhero film. Not many people liked it. The original cut, they prefer the Snyder cut. Yeah, they prefer. Well, this is a movie directed by Zack Snyder. There was no second director unlike Justice League. This movie, it had a few versions. They had this original version, and they had the director's cut. They had the ultimate cut. They got this voiceover, this animated. Yeah, the ultimate cut edition incorporated the animated comic tales of the Black Freighter into the narrative as it was in the original graphic novel. So, lengthening running time to lengthening the running time to 3 hours and 35 minutes, longer than the in-game. Wow. Yeah, and director's cut received a lot better than the theatrical cut, of course. Yeah, that's Snyder for you. he'll give you a lot. He'll give you everything in that extension. I mean, if you saw Batman versus Superman, you saw what the theatrical cut gave you, but another different movie. You saw in the Ultimate Edition. You know that extended 3 hour long movie. So yeah, Zack Snyder, man, I'll tell you, this guy, yeah, he put in the work, and he'll give you two different versions. And people out there want to see where's the Snyder cut for Justice League? Where's the Snyder cut? There's no Snyder cut, dude. If there was, should we have seen it by now? Should Warner Brothers have putting that out by now? Snyder cut, forget about it. Shit, you want a Snyder cut? Look at the trailer. So yeah, I tell you, man. This movie though, yeah, it's great adaptation. Great adaptation. Great fight scenes in this movie. And that's something that is very interesting because when I was looking through the graphic novel, yeah, I saw a few fights here and there, but in a few scenes that you know that was shot for the movie, when they picked up what was in the captions and they put it on the screen, there was no fight in the caption, but in the movie, oh man, you saw some real good fighting, real good martial arts action in the movie. And that is what will really get you in that post-pounding action, Jack. I mean, yeah, they went at it. Okay, yeah, these superheroes, these custom heroes, they all went at it, fisticuffs, everything. Taking out any back alley hood, any bad guy hell. Rorschach was fighting the cops before they arrested his ass. Yeah, he brought it. This movie brings it for real in all aspects. This movie does bring it. So yeah, I'm sure you are familiar with this. So I'm not gonna even say if you're not familiar with this movie, then get familiar. I'm sure you are familiar with this movie. So yeah, if you are, then you know exactly what the hell I'm talking about when the action scenes, when they bring it in those action scenes, you know exactly what I'm talking about because the prison the prison riot, when Night Owl and Silk Spectre coming in, Night Owl 2 and Silk Spectre 2, they coming in to break out Rorschach, but Rorschach, he was already on top of things. Yeah, when they came in, they were walking through the hall and the inmates was coming at them. Man, they whacked those inmates all around that fucking hallway, man, I tell you. But in the comic, they were just walking through the hall. They were walking through the hall, and only two guys that they took down, but they was walking through the hall talking, you know. So yeah, very, very different stuff, you see here. You get more action in this movie than you get. Actually, I'm not even gonna say more action than you get story, because you get the story too. I mean, Ozymandias' plan to pretty much destroy the world and make it look like that Dr. Manhattan did it, you know, just like in the comic. But right here, much more better, visually, much more better visually. And this movie, it's a visual wonder. It's just pure awesome, 100% pure awesomeness. You already know. I mean, I can't even say you gotta check it out. You already know. I'm sure you do. So yeah, 100% pure awesomeness. No. And if you haven't, by the chance, not seen this movie, then why are you here, man? Get your ass in that entertainment store and buy this movie. It is a buy, okay? Hell, buy the director's cut too, since everybody like that better. Buy this movie. Get your ass out there and check this thing out. Buy it. That's all I gotta say, Jack. But yeah, this movie though, yeah, what what Gibbons and Moore did. David Hayter and David and Alex. They. This is very bold to say, but yeah, they improved on it. Very bold to say. I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, but yeah, it's very. They improved on it. You can't really go wrong with this movie. You can't go wrong at all, Jack. Not at all. I mean, automatically this movie is a straight 5 out of 5 for me, okay? Automatically this movie is straight 5 out of 5. I mean, it is a huge wonder to behold, a real big masterpiece of story and action. Great combination of it. And yeah, you can't sleep on it, you know? It'll keep your attention from beginning to end. So yeah, get on this movie, man. Or get back on this movie. Straight 5 out of 5. It gives you everything that you really want to see in a superhero film. I mean, yeah, great action, hot women, and for you ladies out there, hot guys too. For you ladies out there, I mean, I remember the talk a long time ago, back in '09, when Dr. Manhattan's junk was out, full view. So yeah, if you like physical form of energy, butt ass naked. There you go, ladies. I don't know if there are any ladies out there that watches the reviews. But anyway, yeah, this movie is straight 5 out of 5. It's everything you want in any superhero movie, and yeah, you know, neo noir film, dark, gritty satire, dystopian like society. These these superheroes, they're more like soldiers, But yeah, just great all around. Just nothing more I can say about it. That's my review, Jack. And I'm sticking to it. Now, next week, I'm going back into the horror field next week. Next week, going back into the horror field. Because our familiar, our old best friend is coming back. Reference to the end, remember? Yeah. He's coming back and he's going to cut off your legs too. So yeah, check out my other shit right here. Subscribe to me right here. But in the meantime, in between time, Jack, this show is off.